I want to take it now to a live look this morning to New York, where ousted Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro is set to appear in federal court later today. He and his wife were pulled from their bedroom Saturday morning and taken to New York on drug and weapons related charges. And over the weekend, the U.S. Department of Justice unsealed a brand new indictment against Maduro.
Yeah, it's part of a criminal drug trafficking case the federal government has pursued for several years now. Here's where things stand as of now following Maduro's capture. President Trump has said America is in charge now. Late last night, Venezuela's Vice President Delcy Rodriguez was sworn in as president. She initially took a strong tone against the United States early Saturday, but since being sworn in, her tone has shifted, and she's now calling for cooperation with the U.S.
And those calls for cooperation make sense. President Trump put her on notice in a new interview with The Atlantic, saying, quote, "If she doesn't do what's right, she's going to pay a very big price, probably bigger than Maduro," end quote. Meantime, Democrats on Capitol Hill, including Congressman Jim Himes, slammed the operation on Venezuela as illegal. Himes also shared his frustration with the fact that Congress wasn't notified in advance.
No Democrat that I'm aware of has had any outreach whatsoever. So apparently we're now in a world where the legal obligation to keep the Congress informed only applies to your party, which is really something.
The White House is set to brief some lawmakers today on the operation. We do know as many as 80 Venezuelans were killed, including most of Maduro's personal security team. Several U.S. troops were injured in the operation, but none were said to be life-threatening.
We're also getting reaction this morning from lawmakers right here in Texas. Senator John Cornyn praised the operation and Maduro's arrest, saying in part, quote, "Maduro was not only an illegitimate president of Venezuela, he was the head of the Cartel de los Soles, a major drug trafficking network involving high-ranking Venezuelan military officers and government officials," end quote. Maduro has denied all allegations against him. Here in San Antonio, protesters took to the streets on the north side. Dozens of people showed up with these signs off San Pedro near Bassi. The demonstrators are calling for an immediate end to the bombings in Venezuela. Protesters say the strikes are illegal and are calling them a war crime.